What's going on, everybody? This is Ray Hayes with Supplierty News. Supplierty, T-Y, news.com. You can check us out. Check out some of our articles. Also, follow us on Facebook. Right now, we're still under Global Diversity News. Also, you can follow us on Twitter at GDN Network. Instead of following us on Facebook, you can like us on Facebook. It's totally different from Twitter. So, my apologies. I did want to throw in there. I want to throw in a promotion. On Sunday, me and Jamie White from Global Diversity News, Supplierty News, we're doing a live stream. Most likely, right now, it's almost every Sunday. We'll send out the time when the live stream will happen, but usually the live stream will be on Sunday, and we'll discuss a few different topics. Last week we covered basically diversity under the Trump administration. How would diversity look in 4 years, basically, as well. So if you want to check the live stream out from this past Sunday, please go to our website, suppliertynews.com, and you can check out the live stream. Today, in preparation for the discussion me and Jamie are planning to have on Sunday, which we'll be talking about, did civil rights organizations and political organizations, and particularly the Black Lives Movement, cause Donald Trump to be elected, and the hate we're seeing, the hate speeches and prejudice speeches we're hearing nowadays, did it cause all of that? And particularly the Black Lives Matter movement, did it cause Donald Trump to be elected? And did it cause an uproar of people coming out against certain minority groups? So, in preparation for that discussion on Sunday, I wanted to talk about a movement versus a moment. Now, a few weeks ago, there was a women's march on Washington, but it was throughout the world, in Chicago, Texas, California. There were different women marches around the world, even in France and Germany. So they took place all around the world, and they came together to show unity and basically stand up and say they will not tolerate any of the sexist beliefs that men or women have against them. They will not tolerate ignorance. They will stand up and unify together to show that not only one person will say anything, but as a group, we all can make a difference. So they came together in a unity, and that right there, I consider at this very moment. I'm sorry, gotta play on words, but it is a moment. It was an instant action. Now we have yet to see what's step 2 following the women's march, but most likely there will be a step 2. On the other hand, a movement is similar to the Tea Party. The Tea Party came out, particularly against Barack Obama, former President Barack Obama, and a lot of things they did not care for. So they went about protesting against the issues they did not care about, but eventually they went about infusing into political parties, and particularly the Republican Party, i.e. Ted Cruz. You had one of the top members of the Tea Party, Ted Cruz, running for president, and he had a good chance. So, like I said, a movement is something that it's not much more than just a protest. It's a group of people working together to advance their shared political, social, or artistic ideas. That's the definition of it. It's a group of people coming together to advance their ideas, not just go about, hey, we're going to protest, this is our idea. Instead, they're bringing about change in all arenas. So when we talk about the Black Lives Matter movement, quote unquote, can we consider it at this point in time a moment or a movement? Now, you see tons of protesting against a police officer or injustices that's going on in our inner communities. And at this point in time, can we say we've seen these ideas advance into political ideas? To a degree, I'm going to say this: there are some political ideas behind the Black Lives movement. You have people like Sean King going about writing for the New York Daily News, pushing more of those ideas out into the public and getting them out there for people to see, and making people more so care about the ideas. So they are slowly developing into a movement, but like I said, it's slowly progressing. But when people criticize the Black Lives Matter movement or the women that march in the women's march, I think they have a misunderstanding of what a protest is for. And I'm going to give you a definition of what I consider a protest is. It's a way for people to get their point across. It's an advertisement. It shows the general public what your basically what your mission is, or what are you standing for, and what do you have an issue with. Now it's like I said, it's just simply an advertisement, something like a commercial. Here you see it once, and you see it now. Now, what comes after that commercial, we have to dig deeper into that. If you now say, for instance, there's a Dove commercial advertising a Pacific soap brand. You see the brand, but in order for you to fully understand the brand, you have to go buy it and test it for yourself. But they're bringing it out there, letting you know that, hey, we're here to bring awareness to our particular brand, and that's what the Black Lives Matter movement is all about. So when it comes to the fact that, did it bring about Donald Trump? A lot of people don't care for the Black Lives Matter movement. Some people consider it to be racist, so to say. And some people consider it to be a waste of time, because all lives matter, not just one particular race of people. All lives matter. That's what a lot of people think. So on Sunday, like I said, me and Jamie are going to delve more into how the Black Lives Matter movement went about shaping the world that we live in today. And we're going to discuss if it did shape it, what it was today. But with that being said, I want to thank you all for listening to my podcast. Like I said, it's always short and brief, get to the point. We're out of here. Please follow us on Twitter at GDN Network. Also like our Facebook page, Global Diversity News. And if you're interested in reading some more articles, please go to our website, suppliertynews.com. I'll have this information in my profile. You can check us out. Once again, our live stream will be on Sunday. I'll send out more of the information in regards to the time. And like I said, it'll be on the website. But once again, thank you. I hope you all have a good evening.